Hello everyone, I hope you are doing well. Today my presentation will be about some features of Shakespearean tragedies. And as we know, Shakespearean tragedies are some of the most well-known and celebrated works in English literary canon. And here we have the outline, and we are going to know who's Shakespeare, the definition of tragedy, and also a list of popular Shakespearean tragedies and characteristics of Shakespearean tragedies. As we already know that Shakespeare was an English playwright and poet and actor, and I don't want to dwell too much on this point because we already know who is Shakespeare. Here we have the tragedy definition. Aristotle defined tragedy as a form of art that imitates serious and complete actions of certain magnitude, and the purpose of a tragedy, according to Aristotle, is to evoke emotions of pity and fear in the audience. We can see here the Shakespeare popular tragedies include Hamlet, as we studied in the course, Othello, King Lear, Macbeth, and Romeo and Juliet. Here, what is the most important feature of the Shakespearean tragedies? First, we have a tragic hero and hamartia, it's a Greek word. Good against evil, tragic waste, supernatural elements, conflict, external and internal, and I will explain each one in detail. Firstly, we have a tragic hero. The tragic hero describes a male or female royal virtuous character who must face adversity either caused by their flawed persona or sealed by fate. And the concept of a tragic hero is a common feature in literature, especially tragedies. The tragic hero is a character, usually a royal or a person of high class, like in Romeo and Juliet, and their tragic end serves as a warning against the danger of impulsive actions. Secondly, we have good against evil. Good and evil was as real as it is today in the times of Shakespeare. One reason why the good face evil theme features so often in tragedy is the ability of the duo to stir the imagination of the audience, as these elements existed in society. And we can say the idea of good against evil has been a constant theme throughout history, and it's the evidence of Shakespeare's works, including tragedies like Hamlet. Overall, Shakespeare's exploration of good and evil in Hamlet is a reflection of the duality of human nature and the impact of our actions on others. Thirdly, we have hamartia or tragic flow. It's a common element in the tragic literature where the protagonist's flow leads to their downfall. Like in Hamlet, his overthinking and his tragic flows that lead to his downfall. His obsession with avenging to his father's murder leads him to mistakenly kill Polonius, and his internal conflict revolving in his mind. And as we can see here, the tragic waste, looking at Shakespeare's plays, the hero and villain ultimately die, and the tragic waste is a concept in literature where both good and evil characters suffer and meet a tragic end. And this is often seen in Shakespeare's plays where the hero and villain face the same tragic end. Like in King Lear, Cordelia returns to save her father, but tragically she is defeated and killed in the end. And also we have the conflict in Shakespearean tragedies. Two types of conflict take place, the external and internal. The external conflict, the hero faces conflict from his antagonist, and the internal conflict, the hero faces conflict in their mind. And we have an example for this from Macbeth struggles internally, wondering whether to take power by force. He has to choose to either remain loyal to Duncan or heed his wife's advice. He faces an external conflict when Banquo and Macduff tries to challenge his legitimate rule. And finally, we have the supernatural beliefs come to play in some of Shakespeare's tragic plays. Ghosts form part of the plot in Julius Caesar, Hamlet, and Macbeth. And we can say that Shakespeare uses supernatural beliefs, especially ghosts, in his plays to create a sense of the supernatural, Like in Hamlet, the ghost, like his father, appear and disappear many times in the play. And thank you for listening.